welcome. I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today where we are going to talk about books. And today's book is Gallant by V.E. Schwab, and it is a YA fantasy. It does have some spooky elements to it. So, on to the story. I'm not going to go too much into depth because I think it's a story that's best read knowing not that much about it. So we'll just touch gently on the plot. And it is about a girl called Olivia. And Olivia has been living at Madeline's, which is a school for girls with no families. She's been living there as long as she can remember. She doesn't remember her parents at all, and she doesn't remember anything before she started living at Madeline's. All she has left of her parents is her mother's journal. At Madeline's, Olivia is not well cared for and is quite isolated from others. She cannot speak, and though she has been taught sign language, no one currently at school has learned to communicate with her. Olivia is dreading the future. She knows that when she is old enough to leave the school, she's either going to be sent to a workhouse or be married off to a middle-aged man. And then one day, she receives a letter which leads to her leaving the school, and she is off on an adventure where she will learn about herself. This is my second reading of the book. I devoured it over a weekend in March, and this time I'm buddy reading it with another person. So obviously, I really like this book. To me, it reads like a fairy tale written in our time. And a couple other things. It is interlaced with drawings and then pages that have journal extracts. What else can you read for a similar experience? The Book of Living Secrets by Madeleine Roux. Adele and Connie are best friends. They share a love of the book Moira, which is a romantic fantasy. They read Moira repeatedly, and as they read, they dream about how much better their life would be if they lived in the world of this story. Then they are tempted to enter the world of the book. They find the world is turned upside down. So they still have balls and the love affairs, but they are interlaced with horrors. And they soon realize that something sinister is behind their trip into the story. If they hope to escape, they'll have to rewrite the story arc that they are on. 1,000 Steps into the Night by Traci, Chee. In Awara, gods, monsters, and humans live side by side. Miyuko is an ordinary girl, living a safe existence as an innkeeper's daughter. When she is cursed, she begins to transform into a demon. Miyuko embarks on a quest to go back to her normal existence. She must outfox tricksters, escape from demon hunters, and negotiate with feral gods if she hopes to get home again. And The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. This book is very different from Gallant, but it has the same fairy tale feel to it. Alice and her mother has spent Alice's life on the road. Then Alice's grandmother, the author of a fairy tale collection, dies at her estate, the Hazelwood. Soon after, Alice's mother is kidnapped by a man who claims to be from the world in the fairy tale collection. Alice embarks on an adventure to save her mom, and along the way she learns more about herself than she could have ever imagined. And there we are. I hope that you enjoyed this quick look at Gallant and other books reminiscent of fairy tales. If these are the types of stories that you enjoy, dig into one, two, or all of them. I'll be back soon when we will discover what I am reading in May. And if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you will know that we have gotten in a lot of new YA books for me to choose my May reads from. And here's a quick peek at our new in YA table. And yes, there are a lot of books. So until next time, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you.